Hello my beautiful babies, welcome back again to my channel, and if this is your first time over here, my name is Jo Gomez. I am mostly a self-taught makeup artist. I enjoy everything that has to do with beauty, glitter, skincare, jewelry, fashion. You know, in this channel we love everything that shines, everything that goes, and everything that will make you look even more pretty. If you like what you see, please consider subscribing, and in today's video we have a new Get Ready With Me, my very first one. We're gonna be testing and trying different products from complexion to eyes to lipstick. You don't want to miss it. Stay till the end so you will get all of the tea about this product. So without any further ado, let's get going with the video. You keep on watching. Keep on watching. So now it's time to start with the application, and as usual I'm gonna start with my eyes just because I do feel a little bit more comfortable working with my eyes instead of my face. I just feel like my foundation looks better if I do it after then I do my eyes. I don't know, it's just kind of a weird thing. Then I just clean the lid with a little bit of concealer. Right now I'm gonna be testing the first new product, this Beauty Creations product, an eyeshadow base in the shade Nude. It says color based primer. This is in Ballerina Girl. That is the shade. This is the way it looks like this once you put it on. It has very nice coverage. I mean, it's not super thick. It feels a little bit more on the thicker side. It feels creamy. It looks pigmented, and I don't know, just like a foundation to work with. It is pigmented. I'm applying it with this Oriflame brush that I've shown a few times on my channel, and I like this one because it's really precise. This is a concealer brush. I love to try new products from the drugstore or affordable brands. Recently, drugstore brands are killing it. It's just so good. Today is not so much of a tutorial, so I'm not gonna be walking you through every single step of the way of everything that I'm doing. I'm just gonna be doing my makeup, trying the products. At the end, I'm gonna be going through very quickly through all of them and my final thoughts and what I think about them, if they were good or not. When it dries, it's sort of like matte. I'm gonna be using a palette that I already used here on my channel, the eyeshadows from COP, and that video was good. I really enjoyed filming that one. It was super fun to film. If I can find my brush, here it is. I'm gonna be using the Sephora brush to sort of like blend the edges. I'm not gonna be going go through the edges so that I can have this blurry effect on the edges. I like the way it looks. One of the things that I always take into consideration is how well it's getting along with my concealer. Some bases or some eyeshadow primers do not get along well with your concealer that you just cleaned your eyebrows with. To me, it's a problem. For eyeshadows, I'm gonna be working with two palettes that I recently showed you. The first one is gonna be the Sweet Talk by ColourPop. Very springy, very summery. You have your corals, you have your beach shades. This is gonna be a smooth, easy to replicate kind of a look. There's a shade on my Pat McGrath palette, this one that I recently showed you as well. I'm so sorry if it's a little bit messed up and dirty. I've been using it ever since. This is a really pretty palette, and I wanna use this one, the Rose Gold. This one over here, this is a special shadow. Looks so pretty that I'm just tempted to use that on my lid, and then just working my mattes with the other one palette from ColourPop. That's the plan so far. Going over with my Beauty Blender all over my lid to make sure that my base is dry. They launched them in so many different shades. I was just shocked. They even have a black one. Super interesting. So very intrigued. First, I'm gonna be working with Dream Maker. I want to have a transition color like this, something really corally, really peachy, going over with the JH number 32. What I love about ColourPop eyeshadows is that they're pigmented, but they're not so pigmented. I mean, you can work with them, you can build them. This palette, ooh, a little bit dusty. Going over my crease with this color. I want to do something a little bit easier, especially if you beautiful babes decide to replicate it. I want you to be able to just work super fast with your shadows. Boom, 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 just blend, and then you're gonna be good to go. So this is gonna be a very, very pretty look without all of the hustle. So far, I'm really liking this base. It's making the colors to show through. I'm very nicely surprised. I'm gonna be working on one eye at a time, and then I'm gonna do the other off camera, just a little bit more on the center. I'm so excited about new products, new palettes, new this, new that. Every single time that I'm doing my makeup, I always want to try something new, you know, and my channel is the perfect space for that. That keeps me super excited. Now I'm gonna be going with this brush. This is the Oriflame E01, the blending brush, and I'm gonna be going with this shade over here, and this is Meadow. This one is a little bit more peachy, corally, a little bit more intense. Applying that one on my outer V, also on the middle of my crease. Really like the way the shadows complement each other, the way they blend effortlessly, super nicely. It looks so beautiful. You can build the intensity and color just so fast, very makeup beginner friendly. If you're starting on makeup, I think that ColourPop offers great options for people that's just starting and want to play with something that's good quality, but you don't have to spend like a crazy amount of money. Here is where I want to have the most intense pigmentation. Every single time that I'm grabbing a darker color, I always love to go back with the first brush that I used and just work a little bit on the edges so we blend everything and it looks smoother. But now I'm gonna go with something even more intense. ICYMI, this color over here. Interesting color, orangey, brownish, peachy and corally, everything at the same time. Working that color with my Jacqueline Hill KH33. It's a blending brush, but I like this one because it's a little bit more precise. This eye look is gonna be very, very easy, my babies. Going with this one on the outer V, a little bit on the middle of my crease. When I want to play with something just very natural, I always end up with something super glam. And I don't mind, you know, I love glam makeup for any occasion. I don't really need to have a reason to rock a certain show, but of course I understand that not everyone wants to be living their life in full glam with, you know, a cut crease, lots of glitter, extreme lashes. I'm gonna be using extreme lashes, so stay tuned for that. This is enough. Looks intense, blended, nice. I need to get serious. If you don't have like the most expensive option that I'm gonna go for today, you can stay with Garden Date, this shade over here, or with Melody. This is also very, very pretty. I also have a rose gold in one of my Anastasia's palettes, but I really want to try out this shade from Pat McGrath's Rose Gold 005, but this is Rose Gold 005. Using my finger for the application. Oh my god, the reflection. Whoa, I mean, are you seeing what I see? So beautiful. Hate about cameras and doing makeup in front of a camera is that it's super hard for makeup to show through, to really look the way it's looking in person, you know, and that's frustrating. I believe you can see it. I mean, I can, and I love this shade. It's super special. Peachy, pink, gold, really feeling it. I am having fallout, so this is the part where I'm grateful that I went for my eyes first. A lot of specks of glitter, nothing that a good Neutrogena wipe cannot solve. So going with the other side to perfect the edges. You can always extend the line where you're gonna be cutting your crease a little bit more so you can elevate it and your shadows show through. It looks so pretty. My inner waterline liner is about to This is the end for this one. The One Eye Pencil High Impact Eye Pencil in Onyx Black. I'm just gonna be running this one in. I need to really close my eye to do this. Why? Don't even ask me. Always do that. I just cannot do this. I can't. I feel like I'm poking my eye or something, so I really need to work that way. For mascara, I wanted to try a new one, but I'm gonna be real with you, my beautiful babies. I'm trying to be over with all of the samples and all of the mascaras that I have right now. I don't like to waste makeup. Don't waste your makeup. I'm gonna be applying this one. This is the sample for the Hypnose mascara, Hypnose Drama in Excessive Black, and I really like this one. This is only a sample, but it's worked great. It coats every lash. There's something about this applicator, the wand. This is only one coat of mascara, and take a look. It lifts them up, separated, dramatic, beautiful. I'm gonna go with a second coat just to show you, because it's all about the drama, you know? I mean, are you seeing what I see? They look like Bambi lashes. For the glitter specs, I'm gonna be using a white. It worked nice. Let's highlight the brow bone. I'm gonna be working again with this side to side. I could be going for something matte. Okay, I'm gonna be starting with Catch Me. This is a matte creamy shade with this GH number 46. Always love to have shimmers over here. Always love to apply just a little bit here. Blend the edges, nothing looks harsh. Let me do the other eye and I'll be back for complexion. So both of my eyes are finished. I only have 2 eyes, if you're wondering. Some people say we have a third over here, and I do agree, but it looks so pretty just with mascara. If I was on a rush and I could only wear mascara, I would go for this one. They look a little bit spidery and spiky and crazy. I do like that look. Used to hate it before. Now I'm just in a love and hate relationship with my lash curler. Every single time that I'm curling my lashes, I just ripped so many because my lashes are long but a little bit weak, so I'm struggling with that. Let's move on to foundation, and I'm super excited to be trying for the first time. I know, I'm so late for the party. I think this was launched in 2017, my babies. This is the first time that I'm gonna be playing with the infallible L'Oreal 24-hour fresh wear, and I got mine on the shade 150 Beige Eclat. I think that this is gonna be a good match. We will see. And I wanna apply one side of my face with a brush and the other with a sponge. So we will see. I'm gonna be using the Real Technique sponge. This one is about to retire. I mean, she's like begging for mercy, but you know, I'm gonna be using this one, the JH03. Oh, this is liquidy. Whoa. Liquidy and runny. Interesting. Ow! There's no way I can apply foundation without priming my face. Hello, who am I? What's wrong with me? I'm gonna be working with this one. This is the Primerizer by Smashbox. Just applying this one on my face to add a little bit more moisture. I just feel like I need a little bit of juiciness back on it. Just like a little bit more hydrated. Do not forget your neck, your ears. It absorbs like super quickly, and then you just can move on with your primer. For primer, I'm gonna be working with the Essence Primer Studio with black clay. I'm only gonna be applying this one on the outer perimeter of my face. This is the amount that I love to use. As you can see, this one is black. Rub this in and apply it on the skin like if it was your moisturizer. Looks good on the skin, helps you to mattify, but at the same time gives you moisture. So I'm priming, but not over priming. I'm gonna be waiting like a few seconds for this to absorb, to fully absorb. Now we can move on with foundation application. Okay, maybe this one is a bit, I don't know. How do I feel about this shade? Do I like it? Yeah, wow, I like this shade. Wow, this foundation is
pretty, super pretty.
I need one more pump for this giant ass forehead of mine. I don't have too much of a big forehead. I like to tease myself. I like this foundation a lot. Juicy, refreshing, pretty, blends like a dream. This brush is also really good. This is a lot of people's favorite, and I can see why, because it's good. It looks a little bit yellowish on me, not super crazy about. I should have gone for something a little bit lighter. So far, so good. Let's see the other side. Applying with a beauty blender. A let's just see what happens. At the end, I'm gonna be blending everything back again with my beauty blender. I'm already going on my forehead. I'm not being super precise just yet. It has a scent that is, I don't know, it's a little bit floral, I would say. It's pleasant. I see the coverage on this side and I don't see the coverage on this side. What do you think, my babes? Which side do you like better already? Always do take my time blending my foundation, and with 2 pumps on this side I was able to cover the entire half of this face, my face. I'm gonna add just a smidge more, like half of a pump, so that I can build the same amount of coverage. I love the fact that it covered my beard as good as possible. It has this very nice natural finish. I wouldn't say that this one is very dewy, but I wouldn't say either that is really matte. And that's the foundation. Did you like it? I liked it. Now I'm gonna be going with concealer, and I'm gonna be trying this one for the first time. Last time, this is not the first time that I'm gonna be working with this. The Infallible More Than Concealer by L'Oreal as well. Shade 324 Oat. This is a little bit too bright. I like the shade. I used this one on my mom the other day when I was doing her makeup. That video is amazing, by the way. Thank you so much for all of the love on that video. I had the best time of my life filming it, and I used this one and I liked it. It's creamy. The coverage on this one is real. Forehead, on my nose, a little bit over here to lift my mouth. This is how it's looking without being blended. It's time to blend. Whoa. Can you see that? Real coverage. It's looking so nice. Working really nicely with the foundation, and that's something we should always be mindful. Some concealers are bomb, but if they don't work nicely with your foundation, you're gonna get in trouble. This is a bright under eye, but you know me, this is my personal preference. I like the way this looks, but this is bright, and I didn't use that much product. I read that this one is a dupe for the Tarte one. You know, what's the name? The Shape, Taste, Shapewear, Taste, sorry, Shapewear, Shape, Taste, Tarte, Shape Tape. Yeah, that's the name. I don't know, because I haven't tried the other one from Tarte, but I wish I could. As soon as I get the chance, trust me, my beautiful babes, planning to get my hands on it. A lot of people love that concealer or hate that concealer. The texture on my skin is changing a little bit because of the skincare that I'm using. Right now, I'm all about retinol. I want to tell you about it. My experience with retinol is such a good anti-aging ingredient. Let me know, my beautiful babies, if you would like me to talk a little bit more in depth about retinol. And this is the way the face is looking right now. Super bright, highlighted for the god. For contour slash bronzer, I'm gonna be going with something that is a little bit, it's not that new to me because I've tried it before. I tried it on my mom and I tried it on another client that I was working with last time, but I'm in love with the Huda Beauty, the Tantour. The texture on this one is such a creamy, lightweight texture, but it's really packed with a lot of pigment. So be careful about this one because it packs a lot of pigment, but it's super nice, very friendly. You just have to apply it with the right tools. And I'm gonna be using this Jacqueline Hill JH12. Such a good brush to apply creams. Wow, I'm loving the way skin is looking. I'm just gonna be contouring, nothing crazy. I don't want to go crazy today. I'm stamping the product. I love to apply it in stamping motions, pressing in, then I go back with my beauty blender to blend it. I love to apply a little bit here just so that I look a little bit more skinny, you know, because I love skinny bitches over here. I don't use this brush to apply it on my snoosh because I would need something more precise to work on. The sides of my nose, you know, the situation for my nose. I went a little ham on the forehead. we're gonna be able to fix it because this one blends so easily. You will fall in love with this one as much as I've fallen in love with it. For my snoosh, here it is. This is a Oriflame Sweetened Jordani Gold brush. I love it because it's very dense. This is for foundation, but I love to use it for applying my contours because the edges are super defined. And I'm just gonna go like this. And I'm gonna go to the other side. When I reach the tip of my nose, I love to make it a little bit more pointy. I don't know, I like it like that. Singing I Like It Like That by Cardi B on my head. And you will help a great deal just by watching this entire video. Plus, you will get a lot of fun. I already blended and I just went like boom, 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 blended, boom, boom, boom. This is so easy to work with. I don't want to use a lot of powder. Powder can really give you that snatched look, and I love that, but it also can give you a heavier complexion look, and I'm not over it. Already blend the forehead, and I'm gonna blend the side of the nose. Then I will be blending the other side of camera. It's already blended. Forgot my lower lip, and I'm gonna blend it. Miss Huda, she did something. I watched some negative reviews that some people didn't like it, and I honestly don't get why. But blend the other side of my face and I'll be back in no time.
Alright.
And I'm back with the other side of my face blended, my beautiful babies. I am loving complexion today. Love the foundation. It gave me this very nice warmth. And then the tan tour, I'm just obsessed with that product. Now I need to set my face with extra powder. I don't have a new powder to try on. Let's be risky. That's the nature of my soul. I'm gonna be a little bit more risky and I'm gonna be going with Airspun. I know a lot of people love it and I'm just not one of those people. Maybe it's me, it just doesn't work that great with my skin. Things can go wrong very quickly with this powder, and the smell is just quite something. If this one works well with this foundation, I think we have some winners. I'm gonna go with this brush, the Bullet Brush DJH07 Jaclyn Hill X Morphe, just because it's fluffy but it's precise. I like the brightness this powder gives you. It looks super bright. I like it. I like the way it's looking, but some products work for some people, some products don't, and it's all about personal preference. And I'm gonna be using the same powder on my sponge to stamp it in to set my face. So I'll be dusting it away. On my nose, I need to go more generous with the powder. Go here. That's why I always wear a robe then on the sides of my nose to really make this contour up. I look like a powdery mess.
I love that.
If you're not into scents, heavily scented products, this one won't be for you because it's super scented. I'm gonna be bronzing this face and I'm gonna be trying a new product for that. I'm super excited. I'm gonna be trying this palette over here, the Murillo or Murillo Twins in collaboration with Beauty Creations. This is only the bronzers and blushes mini palette. Take a look at how beautiful this is. They are super gorgeous. The shades are really summery, really springy, flattering for a lot of different skin tones. So I was just like, I love that. It comes with this deep bronzer, it comes with this lighter bronzer, you have this really bright pink blush, and then you have this sort of like warmer nudish blush. It's really pretty. Gonna be starting with the lightest one. Maybe this is gonna be super pigmented, and I love that it has an imprint. I don't know if you can see the imprint. It's sort of like a B. This is called the Quad Goals. The pens are a little bit too small, so when you dip in your brush, if your brush is a little bit big, you're gonna be having a little bit of an issue. It's pigmented. I think this is my shade. This is a neutral bronzer. It's just not super warm. This bronzer is taking away this extra powder. I'm gonna go on my forehead. My forehead. I like it. I'm gonna go with a little bit, just a smidge of the turquoise one, and I'm gonna define my contour a little bit more, just like boom. to give my face a little bit more structure, and I'm gonna be circling my brush. This is the technique that I love, really works great. Voila! My battery died, but I just took advantage of the time, my babes. Bronze the other side of my face. I'm gonna go with blush right now, and I'm gonna be grabbing maybe a combination of the two. No, I'm gonna go for this shade. The names are just so sheer, you can barely see them, and this is in shade Lit. Bubble pink blush over here. It's really bright. This is Lit, and then the last one is Goals. Favorite blush brush, you know, the French Boutique by It Cosmetics. They're pigmented. It backed up a lot of pigment. Whoa. I like this blush. This one complements the eye so beautifully, marrying my bronzer with the blush. They look matte on the pan, but it's giving me a little bit of a reflect. Love this effect where you have the bronze and then it goes up and then you have the blush and everything is marrying together. Looking good, looking fresh, looking super pretty. The following step, and that's gonna be highlighter. I'm gonna be trying something new. Remember, this is a get ready with me trying new products. Excited about this one. This is a Bitsu Mexican brand. This is in shade Virgo. Affordable as hell. When I saw it on the store where I got most of these other products, this is a very champagne shade for highlighter, and it's looking so good. Before that, I need to set my face so that my highlight will pop a little bit more. With this Oriflame, the One Everlasting Setting Mist. I was teletransported to another dimension. The spray on this one is so sheer, just like a cloud. So beautiful. I was missing there a little bit more. Any taste? A little bit chemical. You know, my trusty brush number 4 by KVD Vegan Beauty for highlighter. I love this one. Going on the pan. Okay, it's powdery. Let's go on the highest points on my face. Oh, wow. Ooh. Oh, it's making me happy. This is very interesting. I wasn't really expecting this. It feels creamy to the touch. It's applying like a dream. I think that this one is comparable to my cookie highlighter from Benefit. This is the result that I get when I use Benefit. I'm shocked. This one was like less than $2. I mean, what? Such a beautiful highlighter. Oh my god. Super intense. A little bit here. Neat highlighter. If I don't have cheeks that look like this, I don't feel highlighted at all. Cupid's bow. I don't love to go on my Cupid's bow with a lot of highlighter, and then just my nose on the tip. Oh my god, I love this. It's subtle at first, but then if you build this one up, girl, you're gonna go crazy. I'm really shooked right now. Alright, so now it's time to move on to my lips. And for lipstick, I'm gonna be trying something new. I'm gonna be using this Makeup Forever. It is getting tinier and tinier, smaller and smaller in the shade 1Z. Hope you can see it there. Such a good liner. They do last for a long time when you apply them. I wanna overdraw just a smidge. Have you babies seen my shorts where I'm teaching you how to create ombre lips, red matte lip, how to work with bold colors? Are you enjoying those? Let me know. I want to hear your feedback. Lips are lined and I'm gonna go with this lipstick, new one as well. The Color Stylist Ultimate Lipstick by Oriflame Cosmetics in the shade Creamy Caramel. It smells so sweet, like caramel. Such a pleasant scent. I love how pointy it is. Looks like a petal. I love that. It's just not super creamy. Really nude, almost peachy. This is a good shade. I'm gonna top it up with a little bit of gloss, and I want to use this one by Anastasia. This is not new. This is in Nude Peach. Yes, good combo. Love it. Let me go put on some lashes, finish my lower lash line. I'm just gonna be blending the same eyeshadows, lower lash line, mascara, and I'm gonna come back for the final look. This is the final result for this look. I'm obsessed with these lashes. These are so long and wispy. You know that I love big bold lashes, really wispy, really thick, really abundant. That's what I love in my lashes. Okay, so let's go in order over all of the products that I used and tried today. Give you my final verdict, whether I love them, whether I didn't like them, or I'm just like, could be better. The Color Base Primer by Beauty Creations, a really good one, is pigmented. It helps you a ton with your shadows. I'm super curious and interested about the other shades. They're super good, super pigmented, and altogether really affordable. And the next one, the foundation, so good. I'm in love with this foundation. I see myself in the mirror, just obsessed. Just a very natural finish. It's definitely a keeper. This one has just entered my top 5 foundations. The concealer, very curious as well to compare it to the Shape Tape by Tarte. This is an awesome concealer, a lot of coverage. It doesn't crease that easily, easy to blend. The concealer and the foundation work perfectly. They're from the same brand, so I would think that they were designed to work together in a very nice way. Then the next product, you know, this one I already tried it. I have an entire video dedicated to this little gem over here. It's just good. It doesn't have a lot of kick off. The glitters and the Super Shock shadows really surprised me a lot. The next product that I tried was the Tan Tour by Huda Beauty, and I'm in love with this product. I really love the way it behaved. I think that this is such a good product. Blends so easily. It's very creamy, very pigmented. It's almost like foolproof. You don't really need to be an expert for this one. You just apply it on the areas where you want to look a little bit more tan, to have a little bit more depth. I would go for a beauty sponge to blend this one, and I would apply it with a brush, a synthetic packer brush. Then the little palette from the Murillo sisters, Quad Goals. First of all, packaging for the win. This was very affordable. Packaging gets a plus. The only thing that I would have wanted to is a mirror. No complaints there, just I would have wanted to take it to the next level by having a mirror. They are gorgeous. Personally, I didn't know about them. Maybe I was living under a rock. I don't know their names. I'm so sorry, babes. She reminds me a lot of Party Bible. These women, stunning, so beautiful. And these shades, so beautiful as well. They really complement a lot of different skin tones with these ones. They are a little bit dry on the dry area, but once you start blending and applying them on the face, you really get surprised. Not patchy or blotchy or splotchy or anything like that. Blushes are super good quality as well. The next product that I tried out was this Oriflame Cosmetics lipstick, Color Stylist Ultimate Lipstick in shade Creamy Caramel. Beautiful shade. It paired so nicely with this gloss. The only thing that I was expecting out of this one was to be a little bit more creamy. It was a little bit more dry, but I love the level of coverage it gave me. It just didn't glide as easily as I would have wanted to. That's my only complaint, but I mean, packaging, take a look. It's just the little details. It's not circular, it's square shaped. The last product that I wanted to talk about was the highlighter. This one really blew my mind. The Illuminateur de la Tombe. Illuminateur de la Tombe. Le Virgo. I don't even know how to say Virgo in French. I think it's Virgo. Virgo. This highlighter from Besu Cosmetics stole today's show. On the pen, you see it and you're just like, oh my god, it's just, okay, it's just a highlighter. It says Polvo Compacto Iluminador. This is just a compact highlighter. Again, beautiful. I have no words for this one. I mean, you're seeing it on my face. It looks really high-end, so reflective. One of those really bling highlighters without being chunky, uber glittery. It's just perfection. But once I apply it on my actual skin, I was just like blown away. I mean, you saw it on the video, my babies. This one was really today's gem. They have it on so many other different shades and it's so affordable. It's less than $2 at the store that I got it from. Cookie from Benefit. You have a competitor over here. I think this is a dupe alert. Wow, yeah. Okay, enough of me rambling. I just hope you enjoyed this get ready with me. We got the chance to try new products. You saw my faces. You saw how shocked I was. I'm always trying new products. And today's video was just a show. And today really proves that. This is gonna be the end for me, my beautiful babies. Thank you so much for staying with me until the end. Putting my makeup on, from eyeshadows to contour to bronzer to foundation to highlighter to concealer and everything. These are the type of looks where I feel the most comfortable. We have glitter. If you really feel the fantasy of an expensive blush over there, honey, you're gonna sell it. It's all about the attitude, just feeling confident in your own skin, and trust me, you can rock any product and any look. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Clock is ticking, so please support me by liking, sharing, subscribing. Please go one little step ahead by activating the notifications bell, so every single time that I will upload videos, YouTube will send you a notification that I've done so. And if you want to know more about Joey the Hoey, please follow me on Instagram. You can find me as JoGomezBeauty on almost every social media platform. Don't forget to leave me your comments. What do you want to see on my channel? What's new in the drugstore? High-end. Here in Mexico, it's a little bit tricky to get just like the state-of-the-art makeup. It takes a while to get it, but I'm always planning and just thinking about bringing you new content, new products, affordable luxury in this channel, baby. We try it all. You know my love for makeup is endless, and I'm willing to try and to do anything for you, my beautiful baby. Before I leave, I just want to remind you that you and I have a date very, very soon. Bye, my beautiful babies. Have a good one.